The Jackson City Council under fire. The head of the Association of South Jackson Neighborhoods blasting city leaders and putting them on notice for failing to enforce ordinances which he says affect his quality of life.
Every time I have a call, I get threatened. Come to my house because 18-wheelers, people driving 4-wheelers in the neighborhood, loud music. All these things don't see notice.
Neighborhood Association President Ernest Ward says he's angry that city codes are not being enforced, like barking dogs and dogs that are unleashed, 18-wheelers and large trailers parked on neighborhood streets, plus cars parked on the roadway instead of in the driveway.
I'm tired of it. We need to see some action.
While I understand his frustrations and I share them with him, I mean, you know, he's dealing with his neighborhood, but we get calls from across the city of Jackson.
Jai Keaton addressing the issue moments after City Council confirmed him as new director of the Planning and Development Department. Keaton says his department has more than 800 code enforcement cases, but limited resources to address those complaints.
So code enforcement officers, we have four for the entire city of Jackson. So that goes without saying that, you know, we're doing what we can with what we have.
Ward says he's fed up with the years and years of excuses, and he wants action now.
Are you going to be a leader of this city? Or we need to find somebody else? Because we need to find someone going to take care of business for us.
You can give 50 a day. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. That's 250 right there, 5 days. You could do 50 houses a day where you send this guy out with 50 papers to just put on these people's door that say, hey, your property has been deemed a blight to the eyes of the residents around you, and we're putting you on notice that we're going to give you 1 week to correct this issue.
Or blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
You know, but it's like, or you could do, it's for y'all. If it's 800, you could do divide them by 4 and everybody get 200. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you could just, you take the west side, I'll take the north, you take the east, you take the west.
And the whole thing could be done in 1 week. In one, what we gotta do to change our quality of life standards for black people, bro? Because even the young people, as we see in our current situation, which is so very discouraging every day when I come home, what do we have to do to get people in a different mindset to where they care about things again? What do you see having to take place? Or is it just a lost cause at this point?
I hate to be so pessimistic.
It's over with, ain't it, bro?
I think it's over with. Just because.
Just move to a white folk neighborhood. That's the only option. The niggas will be with niggas, and the people that have standards of living just need to move to where white people are that share those same quality, right?
I think segregation should have just never happened, to be honest.
Hey yo, baby D, get your little ass over here on the mic, man. Show these other little niggas they can't fuck with the dangerous crew, man. Spit that shit.
Shit on gold chain, gold glasses, prime time like Dion.
Hey, can't do the Quan, do the Dion. You hear me?
He don't speak on me, I don't compete with a peon. Flying a bundle like my name was Dion.
But anyways, so like we were saying, we got cut off before this kid came and messed us up, man. We was working, we was cooking. Came and knocked my phone holder, my makeshift phone holder down, so we're starting over. So yeah, like the clip just showed you, bro. So they have a complainant from South Jackson, which was always like a pretty decent neighborhood in Jackson. North Jackson was always like the best from my years of being there. It was like the more prominent area, closer to being all white folks area. South Jackson was like, if you have a city and you know of older people that settled in that city and in that area, and then they just bought all their houses off that were a little bit cheaper than the ones that was in the more prominent area. This was South Jackson back in the day. Then you got West Jackson. It goes down the totem pole in, you know, relations to prominence in the area. West Jackson, maybe more historic, I don't know. because it's so old and, you know, the houses were small. Maybe it was probably one of the first settlements of the area because the houses were really like little, small, little shotgun looking like houses. South Jackson houses, they were mostly like, what's that, ranch style? Mm-hmm. Like ranch style houses. And then once you go to North Jackson, it gets into the bigger, more, you know what I'm saying, expensive type of houses, which leads me to believe that that's where most of your rich people lived once they start leaving the South and the West area. And then it expanded over to Ridgeland and Madison, and, you know, it kept going up in the prices and stuff. And then some of those people that didn't want to go out that way, they started building more expensive houses in Flowood and Brandon and Pearl, and Clinton was established probably before all of those, because people that came up from New Orleans, they came through the Natchez Trace, right? Mm-hmm. So Clinton would have been a more earlier formed area, you would think.
I think so.
Yeah. So you got this South Jackson resident. He's like the guy that's over the South Jackson Corporation and upholds standards and stuff like that. He's been deemed as the one to speak for these people. So he goes to the city council meeting and tell these folks about, you know, how the blight and people parking semi trucks and parking on the grass and got four-wheelers and all type of stuff coming through, disturbing the people's peace late at night. So he said he's putting everybody on notice, bro, that he's sick of that crap. As all people are, man, like everywhere. Like, it seemed like people just lost their doggone minds in terms of how to live a respectable and quality lifestyle. Like, people don't care about stuff no more. They just let stuff be nasty and turn your music up coming down the street and just flying down the street doing 60, 70 miles per hour on a residential street. Don't care about no kids. And can't nobody tell nobody nothing. Police look the other way and they'll bother the tax-paying citizen that goes 10 miles over on the speed limit. But all the people that's creating all the bad problems in the neighborhood, they don't say anything to them. It's like they get them a free pass. So this guy goes to the city council meetings and let everybody know that he's putting them on notice. Bro, look, I want something done about my neighborhoods in South Jackson. So they cut to this new city councilman. I don't know this guy. I've never seen this guy before.
Yeah, he's over the Department of, like, not works, but basically he's over the ones that help the black houses in the dilapidation. He's over that.
Okay. So he comes out and says, well, we understand his frustration, but we have over 800 complaints right now, and we only have 4 people that are, what?
In his department.
Yeah, in the department to address these type of issues. So, me saying, okay, let me do the calculations on this. Okay, if you have over 800 situations in these communities spread out all across the Jackson area, what's the issue? I mean, like, I don't believe in making an excuse for things that have to be addressed to maintain people's quality of living. Mm-hmm. So it makes me go back into my history of employment, and I said to myself, 800 really isn't a lot of houses to visit, you know, because I come from a FedEx background, like deliveries and stuff, right? I used to freaking do 100 deliveries a day, 80 to 100 deliveries a day. That's in one day. So if you have 4 people that are addressing these 800 complaints, if you break that down, they can do 50 a day. Like, let's just say you give these people 50 a day. You give one guy 50 a day. It's 5 days in a week. You give him 50. Man, you can even get this dude like 25, or you can give him 50 a day. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. That's 250 right there, 5 days. You could do 50 houses a day where you send this guy out with 50 papers to just put on these people's door that say, hey, your property has been deemed a blight to the eyes of the residents around you, and we're putting you on notice that we're going to give you 1 week to correct this issue.
Or blah blah blah.
Yes.
You know, but it's like, or you can do. It's 4 y'all. If it's 800, you can do divide them by 4, and everybody get 200. Or you know what I'm saying? Or you can just you take the west side, I'll take the north. You take the east, you take the west.
And the whole thing could be done in 1 week. In 1 week, it just takes people getting off their butt and want to do something instead of saying, man, well, I tried to tell them about it, and they said that it was too many things that's complained about. 800 is too many for 4 people. How is that too many? Again,
Exactly.
you used to work at FedEx.
Yep.
We would do 80 to 100 stops a day, nigga.
Yep.
We ain't even asking them to do 80 to 100 a day.
And we said a week.
A
That way
week.
we start knocking it down.
A week, bruh.
And then the thing about
That's 200 per person. You could do that in 4 days and still have a Friday off.
And the thing that makes this matters worse is the man wasn't just saying it's like a sight for sore eyes, blah, blah, blah. He's saying you all are allowing the citizens to break city ordinances.
Yes.
Like, if anything, you know, and if they're all about, you know, if you're fussing about the trash and you're fussing about blah, 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 you would think you would uphold city ordinances a little bit more higher on your totem pole of priority.
Well, they don't hold anything.
Yep.
You got trouble with the water system. You got trouble with the garbage. You got trouble with the roads.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got trouble with
Everything.
crime, drugs. Now you got trouble with the people not treating their houses with respect and the neighborhoods with respect.
Right. Now you got some places, like if they would see an 18-wheeler parked on your lawn, they would be at your door the same day.
Freaking right.
Hi, we're with the
HOA.
Right. You cannot park your vehicle here. We're gonna give you a week to, you know, resolve.
A week, my ass.
Right.
Them gonna tell you, man, listen, we can't have this.
Or they
Period.
gonna assess a fine.
Period.
And that's the first time. Second time, it might be a higher fine. Next time, they might have the police come and remove
That's
it
the type
from
of
your
neighborhood I want to be in.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Because they care.
Hence why we're
Right.
moving where we're moving.
Exactly.
We ain't got to deal with none of this niggatry no more.
No niggas.
No niggatry anymore. I'm sick of it, bro. I tried to get a hood a chance. The hood is fucking sad and will not change, bro. Okay, which leads me to ask you this question, man. Do you think it would be better if Jackson was taken over by white people? You know, they had made that suggestion that maybe the city of Jackson needs to be taken over by the federal government. I think that would be a good idea because
be a great idea.
Black people don't know how to run nothing.
I think people, and like, you know what? I think, I hate to say it, but gentrification would be what
Great.
helped Jackson so
Yes.
much.
And everybody complain, oh, they taking our property. Look at what you do to it, bro.
You don't care about it anyway, so why not?
All these black politicians in Jackson, and Jackson looks like crap. Crap, bro.
Compared to how we remember when we were younger. It's like so bad now.
And who was the freaking mayor back then? It was a white guy, some shit, wasn't it?
Because this was like around the what's the guy name? Harvey Johnson. Yeah.
Well, before him.
Yeah.
It was a white guy that was over that stuff. Anytime black people get in a position, bro, we mess up everything. Do white people have a different standard and quality of living than we do? When you go in some white folks' neighborhood, bro, everything is pretty much going to be upkept. Go in an all-black neighborhood. You got niggas with all type of crap going on. Drugs, cars parked on the lawn, fucking
Garbage
front yard boogies.
Ain't been cut. The grass ain't been cut. It's high like the weeds look like small trees.
When did we get to that standard? To where we stop caring about ourselves?
I don't know when it happened because when you think about like the civil rights movement and stuff, they used to care.
Suits and ties and shit, man, made them want to look like us.
Women wouldn't even show their ankles. You know what I'm saying? They would cover up their hair. You know, it's like the care is not there.
Yep. And it's getting worse with every generation.
Right.
Like now, like even our current situation, If the mother doesn't care about how the yard looks, that's in turn gonna raise kids that don't care about picking up trash after they self.
Exactly.
I'm gonna put a clip in there right here to show y'all how we live with the people that's beside us. Just thrown any kind of way. Underwear. Don't care about nothing. Electronic been there since the first day she moved in over 6 months ago. Stuff just sitting any kind of way. Won't even put the trash can up. With the trash can on the outside where everybody can see it. This compared to this, very organized. Shit. Don't give a damn about nothing. Used to this type of bullshit. Now, if the mother lives like that, how do you think the kids that come behind this are gonna treat this community and this neighborhood? It's gonna be a repetition of the same things that we seen my mama care about. And it's gonna bring down the value of this whole city.
And nobody cares about this. All they care about is what I'm doing now. And the thing is, like with Jackson, is like they have their council people are all of a particular age or particular generation. You know what I'm saying? Lumumba, you know, he's the mayor, but he's a younger mayor, more progressive, fighting against this generation. So aside from that, the generation that's coming up now definitely don't care. So when you have people that say, "Oh no, we can't," you remember when they tried to move the zoo?
Yep.
That was
What's
a
wrong with
problem.
that? This is not a fucking great area for anybody to come visit the zoo. If you ever been on Capitol Street, nobody wants to go on Capitol Street to go to the zoo. You might get robbed at the light.
Oh God, got a crack house right across the street from the zoo.
How many crack houses?
How many crack
What you talking
houses?
about? You don't even want to go in the store and get some gas. Imagine somebody coming from freaking Flowood and they barely made it over there on a half a tank of gas or something. You don't want to stop and get no gas in your Escalade when this fucking dude standing right here at the door with his shirt off, dirty ass pants on, nappy ass head. No, it might be an old nigga smoked out, leaning and geeked up off some shit. You feel me? You don't want to take your lily white ass kids over there to that store. Daddy might get punched in his head with his fucking Dockers on and his shirt tucked in.
We in the back.
You feel me?
You know?
We just seen a video of this woman getting robbed in her own driveway. I might insert that right here. Yeah, man, so, and then these folks proposed to take the fucking zoo from over there on Capitol Street to Lakeland Drive. And these folks had a tiff about that. No, man, it's historic.
It's historic. But the thing is
even the animals are suffering.
Right.
Like, nigga, we can't get funding because ain't nobody coming to visit. So I'm skinny as hell right now. Nigga, I want to go to fucking Lakeland. They said they're gonna feed us steaks and everything over there. You feel me?
Right, though.
The animals are suffering, bro.
And they've been like that forever.
The fucking tiger booty is that big,
I
bro.
remember going to the zoo when I was maybe like 2nd grade and they looked bad. Now here I am at 35. I know that tiger definitely has died. And you know, and it's
You can see the bones in them, bro.
Yeah.
You bitch be skinny as hell.
But
Like,
you
what
don't
the fuck
wanna
is wrong with
move.
this animal?
I'm like, what? It's like anytime there's something that could help the city, they're against it.
Because they think, oh, the white man's trying to take it from us.
But they need to, not necessarily take it
They
from
need
you,
to,
but
bro.
They need to at least overhaul
They
it.
need to, bro. They need to take it, bro.
If the federal government got involved, like they just desperately need to, roads would be different. Crime would be less. Like, you know, remember when they tried to bring First 48 to Jackson?
Yep.
That was a no.
Yep.
They didn't want to paint Jackson in a bad light.
It's already painted in the bad.
What do you mean? If anything, I would think that exposure would be like, man, they gonna put little Tay-Tay on First 48.
They need some help down there. They call the law, call the army in, call the, you know what I'm saying, the National Guard in, bro. Like, they need help, bro. Like, they need funding. They need everything that you can get, bro. And these people just keep shutting it
Then when
down,
they
bro.
get funding, every department or, you know, has their hands out. Oh, we need some money. Yeah, we need to fix our pipes. We need some money. We need to get a new garbage contractor. We need some money. We need blah, blah, blah. We need some money. We have to fix this old library that's been since 1950. We need to fix that because it got mold and you know, like, so by the time the money does come, it's gone same day.
Yep.
Because
everybody misappropriates the funds.
Misappropriated.
But if you had some white people in there, I bet they'll get that shit together.
That budget would be so airtight, you would have zero a penny left because it'd be all spent where it needs to be spent.
Allocated to the right fund.
And you would see it.
Yep. You would see it, bro.
You know, like when they did the bridge over I-20. How could you do that and not do the road that comes right off of that bridge? What? It doesn't make sense. If I was going
stupid, man.
Like, why would you pave over what's that road that goes to Renaissance? Remember they had paved that?
Lakeland?
Yeah. It's all nice and paved, but why you didn't pay? This is a major interstate. This goes east to west. So anybody coming from Texas or Alabama may travel this road. You would think, hello, let me work on this. I-55 isn't that bad, but 20 is terrible. There's no reason why a citizen that pays taxes there should be busting tires, driving to work, going east to west or west to east. That's ridiculous.
They just paved a little small portion of it, like in between Gallatin Road and Ellis Avenue.
Oh, really?
They just paved a little part of that.
Oh, what?
Yep. They just paved a little part of that.
Cause that's been like that again since we were little. But it's only gotten worse. You know, as years have gone by. It's just, I don't know. But people don't care enough about what they live.
So
and then
what's so with black people?
They want you to stay in the hood. No, man, you from where you from.
Don't leave the hood. You leave the hood and move with them white folks.
But they broke into my car 5 times. They broke into my house 3 times. They robbed my mom at gunpoint on her front step. Blah blah blah. But you want me to stay in this environment?
Stole my mama shit.
Stole
my mama goddamn generator a few months ago.
They ain't took trash out. Picked up the trash in 3 weeks. We got a pile of trash taller than I am. But you want me to stay here?
For what? For hood respect, which don't equal no damn credit score.
Clearly they don't respect you enough because they be like, oh no, don't hit that house up. That Tay-Tay house. Get the next house.
Yeah, they won't do that shit. Saying that. Exactly.
Nah, he good in the hood. Don't hit his house.
Tay-Tay house. But you, what's more sad is the fact that a young, supposedly more evolved thinking young black man is saying and making excuses why things can't be done.
Just like the older Congress people.
What the fuck do we need you in there for? We could have kept the old people in there. If you gonna make an excuse, the people don't care about excuses in their neighborhood. They want something done about it.
Exactly.
Not, we got 800 calls and only 4 people. Nigga, how long is it gonna take you to do it? A month? Well, get on the job. Not, we got a heavy workload.
It's 800.
Should I run for? I fucking run for mayor. You want me to run for mayor?
Hey, somebody needs to.
I'll run for fucking mayor.
I need somebody.
I'll start putting my.
I need you to run.
Who's the person that could kick people out of office? I'll fire the whole goddamn council.
The whole council needs to go. It needs to be someone at least 30, between 30 and 50.
Man, I don't give a damn what age they in.
I mean, but I'm saying
I
more
need somebody.
thinkers.
Man, I need somebody that's gonna shit and get it.
Mm-hmm.
Assholes and elbows.
I'm like,
A stern, firm person. You don't need none of these. Can I get some kickback ass folks in there, man?
Oh, we fighting over this. Oh no, I'm the president. No,
Bruh,
I'm the president.
I'll fire everybody.
Cause it's the council people and it's the board supervisors and stuff. It's like they are all the same. And then people are so used to repetition. Anytime it comes election season,
they vote for the same people.
Same people.
Same
right
people.
back in there.
Same people.
Oh, another 4 years, another 2 years, another 6 years, another 8 years. No, that's what
your problem is, fool.
Problem.
I don't know, man.
Jeez, it's not gonna ever change. You have to get new people in office for change.
That's why.
The one new
Get out of there.
The one new mayor alone can't do it because he has a whole team of people against him.
Do he have the power to fire people?
I'm sure he does, but I think
I'll fire the hell out of it. I'll fire everybody. I'll fire anybody that ain't with the progression of Jackson. I'll fire him. Sure.
I think the people that get voted in, though, I think their situation is different because they have to be like, what's the word? Not you know, when they vote you out.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Same shit they did to Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Donald Trump. They
Or Donald
tried
Trump.
to.
They were trying to do it to him. Yeah. I think you have to with them. But otherwise, but then think about who votes. The same generation.
Same old ass black people.
They at the ballot at 6:58.
Voting for the same motherfucker. Kenneth Stokes,
Oh,
Aaron Banks.
Benny Thompson, he my
Oh
best
my
friend.
God,
I'm gonna
bro.
vote for him. He been there for 50 years. I'm gonna give him for 50 more
Oh my
years.
God.
I'm like, it never changed.
Oh my God.
You know what too? And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna be devil's advocate. The people that's constantly complaining about Jackson, if it don't get fixed, leave.
They ain't gonna leave.
That's what it's like. Constantly complaining. We've heard about the trash since we've been down here. What, 3-4 different times?
Hell
You
no.
heard about the water.
25 different times.
How
This shit
many
be on the
times?
news every other
And
day,
you see the
man.
same person outside. Oh, look at my. Oh, they ain't fixed this sewer. It stank. Oh,
Look,
they
it's
ain't got-
tampons and pampers
Right.
coming up out of my goddamn
I don't
ground.
even go outside because the smell's so bad. Oh, the road. I just bust my rim 2 weeks ago. I can't
5
afford
years later,
this.
they still there.
It's still there. It's still complaining about it. I'm like, do you like the struggle or not? Because your quality of life could be so much better.
Move.
Leave. I hate this. I mean, I'm like,
Well, it ain't that easy for some people.
I feel that. You know, and I know if you're a particular age and you've been there for 60 years.
If you 80,
If
motherfucker.
you're 80, that's different. But if you're a complainer at 40, leave. If you're a 30-year-old complainer, leave. If you're 50, leave. 60,
Facts.
you can still leave.
Facts, man. Facts.
It's just a matter of wanting it. So
Facts.
by that time, you paid your house off, which means you should get all profit back.
Some people just complain about shit and like to complain
And
and don't want to change nothing. They just like to complain.
Think about.
Just like to be in the crowd of complainers.
Mm-hmm.
Just to feel like they're a part of some shit. Yeah, man, your street fucked up too. Mine is too. And I ain't gonna do nothing. Just gonna sit there and wait on. See, that's that eat out of the master's hand mentality. They don't want to do nothing on their own to be proactive. They just want to sit there and wait on somebody else to do it all for them. Those are the people that don't want to form a business. They just want to work for somebody for 70, 80 years.
Right.
Don't have any initiative and go get it about themselves to change their condition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's them same old type of people. Man, if he ain't gonna do nothing, shit, I guess we just ain't gonna have nothing done then. Cause I can't do it. I guess it just gonna be like that, you know.
And then the next month he'll be on the news complaining about it again. I'm like, what's the point? You're satisfied. with it.
What we gotta do to change our quality of life standards for black people, bro? Because even the young people, as we see in our current situation, which is so very discouraging every day when I come home, what do we have to do to get people in a different mindset to where they care about things again? What do you see having to take place? Or is it just a lost cause at this point?
I hate to be so pessimistic.
It's over with, ain't it, bro?
I think it's over with. Just because.
Just move to a white folk neighborhood. That's the only option. The niggas will be with niggas, and the people that have standards of living just need to move to where white people are that share those same quality, right?
I think segregation should have just never happened, to be honest. I think we should just always stay separate. Because the standards will never be the same. You know, and once upon a time they were.
What does segregation have to do?
You know, what I'm saying is, it's like how you just said, y'all stay over here, we stay over there. Because at that point, you know, it was like, if someone has a son that's constantly getting in trouble because he's with the wrong crowd, if this person takes her son and moves to Madison, that mindset of that son in that wrong crowd is still going to be in the mind, which only means now he's going to have a bigger variety of white homes to break into. You know, and not even just that, it's, you can move him out the hood, but you can't remove the hood from him. Like, he gonna still have the same friend to talk to on the phone. Hey man, I heard you move, man. Where you at now? Oh yeah, mom just moved to Madison. Madison? Light bulb. Hey, they got some nice houses over there, ain't it? Yeah, man. Big rich folk. And now you brought the hood to there.
Now they breaking in your
now
neighbor's
they breaking
house.
in. You've been living in Madison for 60 years.
Never had a break in.
Never had an issue till these folks moved down the street.
On God, bruh.
Never.
God.
Now you've ruined these people's quality of life.
On God, bruh.
They took pride in being able to.
On God,
oh, I forgot
bruh.
to lock the door. Oh, but we're okay.
Okay.
Now you ruined theirs.
Yep.
You know, and here it is. I get that mom is trying to say, let me get my son in a better environment. I get that. But the opposite side of that same stick is saying that
you didn't put enough in him
right.
to let him know that you moving in a different environment and to conduct yourself a different type of way, bro.
Exactly. Here he is acting the same way in a new environment. That happens to every city. Think about the cities that once were predominantly white. When we start moving in, that's when it started getting predominantly black again. Predominantly black. Because the white people are like, oh, y'all breaking into my stuff. I'm out.
Oh,
y'all got 18-wheeler parked right outside your front door. You got 15 cars out here that don't run. This is bringing down my property value. I'm out. And all they do is build a new
development and city and settlement.
And go there and be fine
that's
for
right.
a while.
5, 10, 15 years until niggas
come
decide,
there.
oh, I want to go out there because.
And here it goes again. It's like, that's always the common denominator. I hate this sound so bad. It's a fact. It's a proven fact. I think about the places that I used to go to when I was little. I used to feel out of place because there was so many others and it was not a lot of me. Byram used to be soup white. Now,
Byram is a small Jackson.
Is a small Jackson.
For niggas that could escape Jackson.
Right. You know, think about Clinton. Clinton used to be predominantly white. Now all the Jackson people that get tired of the crime in Jackson, they come move to Clinton.
And now you got shootings over there because of fucking love triangle.
Exactly.
Now these folks that been living in this neighborhood for 30, 40 years.
That's unheard of to them.
This girl that moved over here and juggling 2 niggas.
Exactly.
Now they got their first homicide right next door to them.
What?
Somebody got killed next door?
Next door? No way. Are you serious? What channel was it on? Oh my God. I didn't even know I was
Now they
sick.
gotta fucking pack up after being there for
'Cause now
30
they
years
terrified.
and fucking move to fucking Flowood or Madison, uproot their whole life. Them kids done got raised and went to Clinton High School, all this shit. Now they gotta move way out there because you done brought this nigga Jezebel ass spirit way out here, like I got next door. Brought this Jezebel spirit and fucking juggling men, and now a fucking bullet could go through your wall and hit you from some nigga shit going on next door, man.
What if, you know, and just the what if will freak you out. What if that man couldn't shoot?
Oh God. That's what I'm saying
Yeah,
about
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, if one of these guys come over here late at night one night just riding after the club and see this girl right here with one of these other dudes over here, he can shoot through her bedroom wall. It'll come through our wall and hit our baby that's sitting right there at the edge of our bed.
Yep.
The bullet can come through the wall and hit him.
That's scary.
He bust in the door and go upstairs, rush upstairs, and see them in the bed together and start shooting. And the other dude might have a bullet, a gun firing this way towards our
But
house.
she done said something. Oh no, it's just no, baby. I'm by myself. So you know,
Trouble.
I'm single.
Look at Trouble.
Exactly.
Then the dude come over there and kick the door down. And Trouble get killed. Because this woman had told him, oh, I
we
don't fuck
broke
with
up.
Yeah. That's the same thing. That's why we got to get away from her. Because it's more than just a community threat when it comes to sexually transmitted diseases.
Exactly.
It's also a threat because we live next to her and she's playing these games between these men, bro.
Now imagine
Bullet
that.
ain't got no names,
No,
nigga.
Imagine that on a grander scale. You know what I'm saying? When you have these environments that are good places, it only takes one apple
To put a bad light over the whole area.
It
One
only
murder.
take
One murder happened.
One.
You got this area, $300,000 and up. All good people. Stockbrokers, nurses, doctors, lawyers, everybody. All these new people just graduated college, everything. Rich little babies and shit. You move one ratchet motherfucker that's from the hood
And
that
that's
finally
it.
got some money over there, and she bring all her family over there and spoil the whole neighborhood. Or one nigga, he spoiled the whole neighborhood because he done made some rap money or some shit. And they fucking start having their little friends come over and shit. But they drug dealing ways and, you know what I'm saying? Stripper bitches,
It only takes
scamming ass niggas with the stacks of money. And you get somebody to find out the drop on them, or somebody get over there late at night. This nigga don't fool with this nigga, and they end up at the same party at the same house. And now you done got some gunshots going off. Now you done spoiled that whole community's sense of security.
You'll have people that's been living somewhere so long be like, what is that noise I hear? Is that a police siren? I ain't never heard a police siren. Not drive past my house. I ain't never even heard one. People, if people don't care about themselves
They don't
and
care.
others,
Yep.
it will never change. That's like the step one. I feel like it's a multi-step to fix it. I feel like it's possible, but if you can't get past step one, you can't get past.
If a motherfucker don't care who running up in their cavities, how many people are running up in their cavities?
He don't care about that. I mean, you don't care about yourself.
Yes.
You don't care about himself.
Yes.
You don't care about your home.
You don't care about your kids.
Your kids.
You don't care about your. Come on, bro.
If you don't care how many bodies you get.
Come on, bro.
How many bodies in both aspects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't care, if you don't care about, I don't care if that lady 80 years old, run up in that house, knock her ass over. You don't care. Back then it was no women and children. Not no more. If you don't care how your yard looks. You don't care about property values. You don't care about your personal values. It'll never change. People in Jackson will be fussing until Jackson is no longer the capital city.
Until Jackson
It's
is
just
Sodom and Gomorrah
Yeah.
and turn to fucking ashes. We just watching the last days play out. That's how we doing. We wishfully thinking, but this is supposed to happen.
It's supposed to happen. It's supposed to get worse. You know,
It's terrible. We just reporting on it.
yeah.
We just reporting on the current events and the transition from good to bad to worse. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. Get y'all quality of life together, man.
So at
Dang.
least try. At least care.
Nobody cares no more. Fuck them.